We are now just 50 days away, as I mentioned, from the midterm elections, and there are several issues that are expected to drive people to the polls. Political correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns is here now with a preview and a look at where things stand. So, Caitlin, what topics can voters expect to see highlighted as candidates begin their general election campaigns, and how will these differ from the primaries?
Hey, good morning, Emery. Yes, 50 days away from those critical midterm elections. And what voters are going to be hearing depends on who they're hearing it from, which party they're hearing it from. Now, Republicans are laser focused on the economy and inflation. They think that this is something that resonates with voters who are feeling high prices of nearly everything. Inflation, of course, at a 40-year high, even though in that interview President Biden that you mentioned, President Biden said that inflation has leveled off. Well, 8% is still very high. And so people have been feeling that, seeing that in their pocketbooks. That is the issue that Republicans want to focus on in these House and Senate races and trying to hold the party in power accountable. Now, Democrats, however, feel that the issue of abortion rights is something that is really resonating with their base particularly, but also with perhaps independent voters, suburban women who have been, kind of maybe leaning towards Republicans over the past couple of months. Do they come back on this issue of abortion rights and access? So in terms of the ads, in terms of the messaging, those are the key messages coming from both parties. This is a midterm election, so midterms are often a referendum of the party in power. The president's party now controls all of Washington, but by a very slim margin. Remember, in the Senate, it's a 50-50 split. In the House, Republicans really only need a handful of seats to take it over. So on the margins, can they move the voters that they need to? Republicans are also a little bit concerned about candidate quality on the Senate side. So they're kind of hoping that these national themes on the economy and inflation win people over.
Yeah, that's always a challenge when it comes to primaries. Sort of more extreme candidates often can win the primaries, but then the debate is, can they win in the general election? Hey,
Exactly.
You're going to be anchoring Red and Blue today. It's at a new time. It's at 5 p.m. Eastern. What do you got coming up today?
That's exactly right. A new time, a slightly new format, and we're really excited to be highlighting our reporters, our correspondents, and the amazing work that they're doing in the field and here in Washington. We are going to be interviewing Illinois Senator Tammy Duckworth. She has been out there on that issue of abortion rights and access. We're going to be talking to her about that, about the economy and inflation, about what her party wants to do about it. So look forward to that interview, as well as highlighting a lot of the reporting that we have here at CBS News.
Cannot wait, Caitlin. Thank you very much.
Thank you.